So after the changes, maybe even chaos, pivot, some unexpected surprises of the Five of Spades week, we now come in to the more calming energy of the Six of Spades. First, let's talk about the energy of a six. Sixes coming from a five are essentially about taking a pause and having the awareness of where you are and what's around you. Because six is literally asking you to balance things out. That's what the number six is. It's about balance and harmony and alignment. It's this very Libra like energy of wanting what's right and what's fair, and it holds this cosmic love energy to it. Now when we pair it with the energy of the spade, we're talking about life on earth in the 3D as it relates to that, our bodies, our health, our careers, and definitely our spiritual awareness, how we connect to the divine. And this week, this is the energy that's coming to the forefront. Hey y'all, welcome to the Higher Vibe Society podcast. If you're new to me, my name is Dana and I teach spiritual wellness. I help people understand who they are, unstick the stuck, and share ways to take spiritual and metaphysical principles and turn them into practical action steps to help you align with and call in the spiritual love, wealth, and wellness that you're looking for. You can sign up for the weekly emails in the description box below. I go into ways on how to use the energies in a spiritual and practical sense. I go into the astrology weather, how we're expressing ourselves on a weekly basis, and little tips and tricks to use to look at your own chart and your own cards. Come on in, sign up in the link below, get into the community. Now, when people see the Six of Spades card coming, people tend to get very tense. And the reason being is because that Six of Spades has this very uh faded karmic flavor to it and is all about bringing things back into balance. Whatever you did in the past or however you've been operating, the universe is coming back around to match that. Now, the Six of Spades is arguably the most faded. All the sixes are like faded karmic cards, but the Six of Spades more so because it's all encompassing. It includes the energy of the hearts, of the clubs, of the diamonds. So it's not just about uh balancing out your feelings or your emotions or your relationships, or with clubs, your thoughts and beliefs, or with diamonds, manifesting your physical goals. This is about your entire life, right? Spades is about embodiment. So it's about your lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle have you been living? And what is the result of how you've been operating in your day to day? So this is about creating alignment in your health, maybe in your career, maybe on your spiritual path. So simply put, the Six of Spades rules karma, the law of cause and effect. So in essence, the Six of Spades is asking you to get right with universal law and asking you if, how, and where you've been out of integrity. Now, the Six of Spades is ruled by Neptune and Uranus energy. Neptune being, our spirituality, our higher conscious, our higher intuition, and Uranus being our higher mind, our higher intellect, us thinking from a higher place, completely outside of the box and out of the norm. Now, this energy wants you to take a look around and understand what's coming full circle for you and ask yourself, well, is this what I want? And this energy is more about being conscious and being aware more than doing, because sixes are about taking a pause. So as such, this card also rules divine timing as well as mystical experiences. That's that Neptune energy. So this week you could see something that you've been wanting come full circle, or get your ass handed to you by the universe for some shit you set in motion a while back. Don't think it forgot. It didn't. Now, the lower side of this energy is sometimes when we allow ourselves to just feel stuck, knowing that we need something to change, but we don't want to move. We might be too afraid to move. We may feel like we don't know what the next best move is, or we may feel like we may make the wrong move. So instead, we don't move at all. And I don't suggest that. As I said last week, the universe always asks nicely the first time. Then it uses them hands. And that can feel really uncomfortable. And it's not to punish us, but it's to make us move because sometimes we just need to for our own good. Another low side of this energy is not listening to our own higher consciousness because the truths that we believe are not truths that are held by our outside world. When you're someone who lives a very spiritual lifestyle, this tends to happen a lot. And that is why, as a spiritual person, you need to be so rooted in who you are that what happens on the outside cannot shake or wobble your inner truth. I know, easier said than done. Just know that, especially when we're dealing with this energy, the things that we feel compelled to do are probably going to be the things that feel the most scary. However, sometimes they are the things that could bring us our biggest breakthroughs. If you're a Six of Spades birth card like Ronald Reagan, Cynthia Erivo, Pedro Pascal, Catherine O'Hara, or if you have it as a ruling card like myself, you know this energy all too well. We can't get away with shit. Karma will smack us so hard and fast because the dominant energy of this card is about responsibility and integrity. And now on a Six of Spades week, we all collectively get to understand what that's like. If you have a Six of Spades birth card or a ruling card, your entire life is about aligning with universal law. And sometimes those people have very specific missions in life. It may seem like their paths are kind of already laid out for them. And so when they veer off, the universe quickly pops them back into line, making sure that they're on the straight and narrow. They could also have karma that they're meant to clear in this lifetime. And that's why being in integrity and being responsible is very important for them. More often than not, they may start off doing one thing in life and then have an awakening or a mystical experience, or sometimes like a near-death experience, and end up doing something completely different. Now, if you have the Six of Spades in your personal weekly forecast or your yearly forecast, you may feel motivated to change something that doesn't feel quite right in your life. This is the perfect time to understand what's happening and what the root cause of it is. That is how we change things. Now, some of you might hear this and think, oh, this week is all doom and gloom, but it's not. It's only like that if you choose to look at it that way. This energy is here to help you course correct and get your life together. I mean, look at what is happening, right? But it requires surrender, acceptance, and a willingness to move your life in the direction that aligns with what you want. So this week, the question that the Six of Spades asks, where are you being guided to trust the process instead of trying to control the outcome? And what's unfolding in divine timing that you might be rushing or resisting? I've included spiritual and practical ways as well as tools to use this energy. So don't forget to click the link below to join the weekly guide. If there was any time to stop and take stock of what's going on, how you've been living, it would be this week. And next week, when we are in the Seven of Spades energy, we'll be in the energy of having even a better understanding of how the way we live is actually manifesting our external world and what we're seeing. It's on us. If you're looking for information on your own unique energies, you can click the link below for a mini session with me. Okay, guys, come back, hit me in the comments, and let me know how this energy is treating you. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.